I don't know, I'm not gonna go streaming is hard. It's not, but there's some fiddly steps, and I probably don't know all of them, and there's probably not that many people viewing my channel, but at least at some point, someone that actually knows what the hell they're doing with this shit has probably looked at me and been like, wow, that guy sucks. Anyway, at the squirrel, though. More issues than a newsagent. Okay, now there is a thing I do want to say is I have maxed out the graphics for this game, and I've also screwed around with the NVIDIA control panel, so all the fancy filtering and stuff like that is on. If you look around the well, the bottom bit of the I guess, there's a lot of, you know, the plants fading in and out look like they're underwater. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm assuming, because of when this game was made, it was an in-house graphics engine, not anything like a standard Unreal or Quake thing, so some of the object fading, no matter what I do, it just looks a bit odd. And it's kind of weird, like, some part of my brain's just like, yeah, man, a HD release of this game would be brilliant, and then there's some other part that's like, would it? I mean, whoever looked at this and went like, okay, we're releasing it on PC, how do we do this properly, was a genius. Because they literally, like, it automatically adjusts its aspect ratio depending on the resolution, which... You know, there are games today where they have different resolutions that unlock depending on what aspect ratio you choose. But no games that just automatically, you know, just pick a resolution and we'll adjust whether it's widescreen or just 4:3 for you. I've not seen anything like that. I mean, maybe I'm just playing the wrong games, but I've not really seen much of that. I think that's a key word with this game, and I've used it before with games that I am really fond of, and that's just personality. Like, something that sets your game apart from everyone else's without having to rely on... It's Call of Duty! It's obviously different to Battlefield. Their names are spelled differently. Duh! It's, you know, this game actually has its own personality, and I need to find a better word for that. Because it's not just that, but all the characters have their own individual motivations, and despite the fact that it's a highly exaggerated, cartoony world, they all seem like they have their own sort of real-life counterparts in terms of personality. You know, I mean, we all know someone that's just like, nah, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. Are you sure you can do it? I don't know, I'll try anyway, you know, like Raz. And then domineering idiots. I mean, people say, yeah, sure. No, it's just, you get people that are domineering. Stuff like that. It's just, there's real human emotions and motivations going on here despite the really cartoony setting. It's like, I think it was Yahtzee who once said that Tim Schafer is brilliant at juxtaposing fantastical setting with mundane circumstance. Yeah, and I actually wander around and talk to all the kids, which I'm going to do. Sorry if... Levitators. I don't know, it's boring, but I truly enjoy these characters. It's weird. Again, I hate kids.
The Whispering Rockers.
Oh, what?
That's my band name idea. Why aren't you guys in Coach Oleander's class?
Are you kidding? A kid got killed in that class last year.
I heard it was a bunch of kids, Phoebe.
Well, I heard it was a bunch of blind kids, and the coach threw them off a cliff.
Yeah, because they were late for class.
You'd better hurry, kid. Now, where were we, Quinn?
Levitators.
Fire starters.
Levitators.
Fire starters.
I don't know, I think there was... I can't remember who said it. It was it might have been someone in a Cracked article, But they were basically saying about how people who make TV and film and video games don't know how to write kids. They don't know. They either, again, as I said, they make the kids either way too smart or way too dumb. And, you know, so the kid's either something for the adult and main character to sort of rescue and be exasperated with, or they're the one that solves everything. You know, sure, like, with the one that solves everything, I'm thinking, like, Penny from Inspector Gadget. Like, she was a good character, don't get me wrong, but she also, you know, slightly overly convenient just for the sake of the narrative.
Hey, where you going, Maloof?
Shh, I snuck out. That class is a death trap for crazy people. Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Mommy! Ah!
Hey, kid! You owe me 5 arrowheads for this week's protection service.
Protection.
Cough it up, my loser. Or you'll be coughing up bloody tears. Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor you were raised in the circus. Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on, we'll see him in class.
Why would you write a
We'll
to-do
settle
list?
this on the battlefield.
Evidence. Mat on the table. Before I go into Oleander's mind, I'm just going to finish my little diatribe. But yeah, as I was saying, like, there's a lot of people that don't know how to, that's right, write kid characters. And the analogy that I saw on Cracked, or wherever it was brilliant, and that is, kids are just adults with tens of thousands of hours less world experience. They're not by default stupid. They're not by default, you know, it's kind of weird. It's just that whole thing like, wow, children are people too? Yes. They're people that react exactly the same way you or I would in any given situation if we had fuck all experience compared to what we have now. And this is one of the first games I've seen that does that, because, you know, the kids in this game actually remind me of the kids I knew when I was a kid. You know, we were all kind of snarky and pissed off and disinterested in the adult world, but also really curious about being adults and things like that. And we fucked up and made mistakes because of our inexperience, not because we were stupid. And I do think, like, it is a disservice today, I guess, when people find inexperience synonymous with stupidity. Because they're not. Like, stupidity is being told how to do something and, you know, it explicitly being clear on how to do the thing and you fuck it up anyway. Inexperience is not knowing how to do the thing. So...
Stupid lame people.
That's right, talk to this guy,
You know that cabin is empty, right?
Duh. I'm practicing for tonight, when it's gonna be full of ladies.
That kind of thing takes practice.
Excuse me, but my parents let me watch R-rated movies, so I think I know a little bit more about this than you do, okay?
And just to think, we all knew that kid. We all knew, you know, before, you know, when sex was like a weird thing that you didn't really know any. There was one kid that was like, yeah, man, I've seen the movies. Like, what? How? What? Show me. And yeah, it's, I don't know, it's very rare to find an adult in a creative medium that actually remembers their childhood. Because it was a confusing, fucked up, and slightly awesome time. Okay, didn't mean to do that. You know, but there's so many people that, oh wait, the Russian guy forgot about him, that sort of treated as though it was some hallowed time before they had the world's weariness and expectations put upon them, and it's not really it at all.
You, new boy. Seen bear lurking in woods?
Nope.
Positive. Giant, hairless bear?
Nope.
In Russia, bears much smaller. Also more hair. Less lurking. Always eager to wrestle. This one, hide and run.
I'll let you know if I see
Always
you.
eager to
Cannot
rest.
lurk forever, bear.
And I forgot what I was saying. That's right, he actually remembers childhood. And that's... because you have so many adults that are just like, wow, I remember being a kid, it was wonderful. No, it was fucked up and confusing, and you had absolutely no power or agency in your world, and I'm really glad I'm an adult. Having said that, it was fun being a kid. And that's really as far as it goes for me.
They seem to all be in a trance while they astrally project themselves into the coach's sight, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome, but like, look at the cowboy kid. I mean, like, he looks like he's just been hogtied and put on like a rocker. That girl, that's a seizure. She's having a seizure. Both of them, Lily and the cheerleader, I can't remember, seizure. And everybody else just looks like they're on mushrooms. Oh, here we go. What's happening? I'm letting my
I'm reporting for basic braining.
Son, you realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind. You will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory of every battle I have ever faced. Be pretty. Are you sure you wouldn't rather run around a bit more in the sunshine first?
Sorry, I had to put on a jacket because it's the middle of winter where I am now.
I'm ready,
Kind of freezing,
Well,
and if I turn on my air conditioning thingy, it'll drown
You're
us out,
late,
so.
soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
One of the most bizarre things I'd ever seen when I saw this. I mean, several years later, and I've seen some weirder shit, but that's still, like, that's the crowning... You know, it's like, oh, there's a door into his brain, what the hell?
So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world, being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom.
Sorry, I have to charge
You
my
ready to
phone.
face torture, insanity,
Hey,
and
you don't know I'm
death?
flying
'Cause
battery
this
life.
is your last chance to chicken out.
Oh, me, sir. I'd like to chicken out, please.
You don't know I'm flying
Too
battery
late,
life
soldier.
is like,
But you
hello,
said-
welcome
There's
to
only one way
Nintendo.
out of here. Fighting! I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. I warn you, once you do, the war is on.
You gonna punch him?
No way. You do it.
Oh, come on, kid, don't be a pussy. Look,
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, go, go!
I love that. Sure!
What kind of obstacle course is this? That kid just got killed.
A mental obstacle course, you bleeding heart. He's not dead. His astral projection just got kicked out of my mind. And I'll kick your astral projection out of here, too, if you don't get moving right now.
A well-written and funny game. You know, yeah, a kid could play this, and an adult would understand it. I don't know, I think that's the benchmark film and TV needs to
That's
be
just
trying
a
to be kid
figment of my
friendly.
imagination.
A kid can play it and have
can
fun
run
and
right
engage with
through
the story.
figments.
And then as an
You'll
adult, we
rank
can
up,
revisit it
and when you
and
rank up,
truly
you earn
understand
new
what is
psychic
going on.
powers. So whenever you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. Come on, get that figment. Be a piggy piggy.
Oh, piggy.
Who's Coach's little piggy? Hey, what are you staring at? We all have emotional baggage, kid. Why don't you make yourself useful? Sort
Breathe
some
out.
of it out while you're in here.
Uncle Sam,
Keep your
why
eyes
did you
peeled
never
for a
hug me at
tag
Christmas?
that matches.
Another kid.
Could be anywhere. There. Now, you will pick up that tag and you will put it on that bag you just found. Unless you'd rather just drop and give me 20 right now. You hit that ladder hard, son. Show it who's boss.
I will not. I'm going to sort out your emotional baggage, sir. How cute is that animation? It's like if I've had a shitty day and then my cat jumps on my lap. It's like, yay!